Who sent you here? I was expecting someone like me, at least. Can't you tell just from looking at me? A vampire. That's complicated, and I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home. I never knew it would be this beautiful. Someone should really make a painting for this place. So, what's on your mind? All right. I thought you'd already know, considering, you know, what I am. And, hey, could you stand a bit farther from me? Ugh, the smell here. Well, thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. Ha ha. Not going to happen. I am faster than you, you know. That's only because you always start running off for somewhere without telling me. That's easy for you to say. Sometimes I see you just stand frozen in the middle of nowhere, and sometimes even during combat. And that's enough out of you. Both of us are hypocrites at times. Let's admit that much. How dense are you? I don't like werewolves. There. But since the werewolf standing in front of me is you, you're somewhat bearable. A rare exception. And what did you expect me to say anyway? Come on, we should get going. Ugh. I can smell your wolf odor from here. What's the plan? This is it. Home sweet castle. It's something, all right. Hey, so before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Lady Serrana's back. Open the gate. I watch the gate. Ain't much else to tell. I watch the gate.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serrana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serrana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She has the
I'm
scroll.
delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you most certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a... Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! The power that I offer. Now, make your choice. So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please, just listen before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured out this part already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. He just became absorbed, obsessed. It was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I did, but something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong. Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong. You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. Do you have a moment to talk? That moth priest, Dexian, He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Half of the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That exactly doesn't make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. You know, I've been asking myself the same thing. I hoped that if he saw me, he might feel something again. But I guess I don't really factor in at this point. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is, and if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. Hey, so far, I think. Thanks. That's very kind of you. Though, there is something else. Just wanted to say how grateful I am for all that you've done for me. No one's ever been so genuine with me, at least in a while. I was lonely most of my childhood. My mother, at least for a time, was the only friend I really had. And then that prophecy came along. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. No, not really. For now, at least. This is getting a little awkward. I think I have a sudden urge to feed on something. Gods, I am a terrible liar. Stop it. You're not helping. Don't blame me if I sneak a little nibble on you. Nothing escapes your attention, huh? Well, here goes. I've really come to care about you. I just wanted you to know that. Have you made up your mind? Are you sure? I'm willing to turn you, but you need to think it through. You'd become the very thing you've sworn to destroy. I don't know how the Dawnguard will react. Turning someone is a very personal thing for vampires. It's intimate for us. I don't want you to feel like I'm forcing you into this. Let's not waste too much time then. I promise to try and make this as painless as possible. Hold still. Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him, to make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down. Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on stopping him? Have you been listening to me? Like Serana, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence on Tamriel is as much of a danger as hers. You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed. Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
If you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So, to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about? You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different. But in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again, but I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
Who's there? You are Foxsy. He's here.
to the scroll.
No, you will not touch me.
Are you alright? Let me know if you need anything. This is a statue of Ariel. It's using the older scientist. This temple must be.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Watch out! He's rolling down the stairs! Are you alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there, on the balcony. Come on! Enough, Bertha. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire. But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge? On a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if this blood has any power to it. Sworn and well. don't think you can ever be ready to kill your parent. I'm just doing my best not to think of him as my father anymore.
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart. A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind. Yes, yes, always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana? Then my daughter is truly lost. She died the moment she accepted a mortal into her life. Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second. Very well, then. You leave me no choice.
Now that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawnguard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. That's what I wanted to hear.
I'm right behind you.
It's over. He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him. I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks. So, the beast is destroyed. Not only that, but Ariel's bow is in safe hands. The Dawnguard will now be dedicated to safeguarding it, making sure that prophecy will never come to pass. You've served Skyrim well. Even with these vampires gone, the fight isn't completely over. Once we're settled back in at the fort, there will be more work to do. We'd be honored to have you join us.
Every night, Greg left in grayscales now that I take it out. We ought to dig a big hole, call them dark elves and aliens in it, tear each other to pieces. Only thing I hate worse than those scale backs are the filthy grayscales. It's all. Yes? Yes?
It'll be good.
Yes? Yes?
Need something?
Good morning.
I'm waiting.
I want to get cured. I've heard Phalion, that alchemist back in Morthal, knows about these things. I will need to go away for a while. I'll meet you back home when I'm done. I know you do, but this is something I need to do alone. I'll see you again soon. And no using the teleport spell. I'll trust that you'll stay out of trouble for the meantime. Aw, come on. It's only going to be a few days. Read a book. The lessons of Vivek should keep you occupied. Exactly. Anyway, I'll really be off now. See you. There you are. I'm back. All clean. I feel like I can breathe again for the first time since I was turned. The world is alive, and so am I, for once. I love you too. You're a man of action, aren't you? Just you and me against the world now. Not that I'm complaining. Your kisses are such a treat. Do you need something? Yeah, it is. Thank you, again. for all you've done for me and the world. I know we haven't known each other for too long, but now you basically are family, where my father was not. What I said to my mother back in the Soul Cairn, it was all true. You, a stranger, have done more for me since we met than either of my parents in more than 1,000 years. You are my savior, my sole reason to keep living. I love you. Wow. By the 9, I never thought I would weep after my father was gone. And don't you dare bring this up again. Oh, you little... It's on. You'd better not be surprised if your next tomato soup tastes like Hagraven toes. Hagraven toes. Really though, I have made peace with what's happened to my family. I've had a long time to deal with it, didn't I? I'm ready to move on. Here's a new chapter for me to start, at least. A chapter with you. Listen, I don't want to push you into something you don't really want. But I think, for the first time in... Gods, how many years? I don't even know. I feel like it might work. Us. Together. I think we could... try, you know? Maybe I wouldn't make such a bad wife, after all. Well now, are you ready for our first adventure? I know you probably have other stuff you'd like to do. But don't you think it would be nice if we just had some alone time for a while? Let's go somewhere else. Someplace beautiful. Your choice. Okay, where to? I like that. Just make sure no one would be able to see us, alright? Not bad, not bad. You do know your way around Skyrim. I'll give you that. Now that we're truly free, at least for now, I think we deserve a little celebration. I've brought some drinks for our little party. I wasn't sure what you'd like to drink, so here are some choices. First, we have the Cliff Racer. Firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujamma. A drink for the daring. Next up, we have some Dragon's Breath mead. A drink worthy of someone as fiery as you are. And then there's also milk. Just plain milk. Nice. It suits you. Well, cheers. We did it. You know, I almost can't believe I get to just hang out with you like that. Drink, toast, joke around. Just be happy. I don't want to give this up, ever. Being happy, being free, us. I want it to last. Forever. It's just a little something to tie the knot. I know I've said earlier that this kind of thing wasn't really for me. And rightfully so, since I've experienced trauma with a particular temple ceremony. But I love you, and I want to be with you. For eternity. For as long as you'll have me. For as long as we have left. Together. And I want to commit to it. To us. I just wouldn't like it to be ritualistic. I think that this, us, here, together, this is all the ceremony we really need. So, well, here goes. Would you like to marry me? Come here, now and forever.
I'm not stupid. I can see what you're getting at, but that's just not something I'm going to be able to do. Ever. Given how I've lived, what I've done, I can't ask the gods for a blessing like that. I have to admit, I'm impressed. I didn't think you had the spirit for it.
Here's the proud groom now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I hope so.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever? Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
To me, be mine for a lifetime. It's the little things that make our hearts meet. It's like I can hardly breathe when you say my name. I know you've waited and we've prayed.
That's for sure. It's so good to see you again. There's no house available, but I could sell you a fine piece of land where you could build your own house. You won't regret it. Here's the title to your steading. Follow the road, east from Falkreath, then north at the crossroads. Turn left just past Pine Watch.
Do you need something?
I'm glad you're here.
just standing on the ocean shore. It was my favorite pastime, back on the island. Whenever my father was not in the best mood, I'd run outside and sit by the castle shores, look into the distant horizon. The vastness of the open sea kind of reminds me that my problems may not be the biggest thing in the grand scheme of things. Because there I was, just another little dot on that small island. Hey, I just want to enjoy this moment here with you, us, by the beach. In front of these ocean waves. Just to reflect how far we've gone, how far we've traveled, through the thick and thin, through all the circumstances. A vampire and a vampire hunter. Two people that would normally be at each other's throats, now enjoying drinks and kisses by the beach. Yearning to spend more of the future with each other. Don't say anything. Just let me talk. I have some thoughts I'd like to let out. I'm so proud of our relationship and how it progressed, despite all odds, both external and internal. I love you. I really do. In the 1,000 years I've walked on Nirn, you are the best thing that's happened to me. Here's to the future, and whatever it may hold. We go through this, and we go through it together. Do you need something? Good luck out there. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon.
You have served this family well. Every day, more and more children pray to their mother. The death of the Emperor has made the name of Sithis feared once again throughout the land. But we are few, too few to answer so many prayers. Our dread father has reached out for you to help these children in their time of need. However, in order to help these children, we must cure our family of its ills. Speak with Babette. Tell her dreams, Stride. She will understand. In the meantime, we must begin to rebuild our numbers. In the past, this would have been the work of a speaker. Now we must be a little more flexible with our organization, at least until our numbers have grown. Listener, you must find new brothers and sisters for us.
This one needs something? Yes?
Where have you taken Khajiit? The assassins who killed the Emperor? Jezekar thinks them to be just a myth. Did you bring us here to kill one of them, or all of them? And if we do this, if we kill one of them,
over here!
What can Khajiit do for this one? Did we do good? Yes.
Stay back! Are you with them? Stay back! Are you with them? They tried to rob me. I heard them say that they were going to kill me when they were done. Yes, it was as if something dark awoke inside me. I don't know what to say. Vala Amatis. And who exactly are you, by the way? Surely you're not just a good citizen who came running when he heard the screams of a fair maiden. I mean, these stone walls don't exactly let out a lot of sound. Are you here to kill me? That didn't work out too well for these guys. That's a relief. Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to kill you. You seem more skilled than these three. You still haven't answered my question. Why are you here? That makes sense. I'm sure they've done this to other women. I don't suppose you people have some kind of body removal service? That would be useful right about now. So, unless you're going to help me or kill me, you need to leave. Come again? I'll just explain what happened to the Jarl. She'll understand. I'm not following. You really think they would just kill me? Without so much as a trial? There's no way that they would... Damn. I suppose if there are 3 of them, there could be more corrupt guards. What can I do? Run where? Where in Skyrim? Where in Tamriel will I be safe if they decide to look for me? And do what? Join you? Is that what you're asking me to do? Join the Dark Brotherhood? Well, when I was a kid, I always feared that one of the other kids in school would perform the Black Sacrament on me. My mom assured me that you were just a fairy tale, a myth. But then, there was a wedding here, a little while back for Vittoria Vici. She was killed, right in front of everyone. Right at her own wedding. People began to whisper that it was the Brotherhood. But no one believed, especially when the Emperor's bodyguards claimed they had killed you all. But then, the Emperor himself was assassinated, and everyone just knew it was you. But that can't all possibly be true, can it? By the 8. Family? You guys aren't some kind of crazed religious cult, are you? Before the guards notice that 3 of their own are missing? Yeah, I got it. This is all so frightening. What I did was terrible, yet there was a comforting feeling about it. The darkness inside of me was almost more comforting than the love of my mother, and that scares me.
Listener!
Oh yes, it is Cicero. You were a fool to spare me. What, did you think I would be grateful? Cicero should be listener, not you. Now you will die. Gotcha! Oh, listener, you should see the look on your face!
Yes?
Need to get Mother some flowers. Pretty flowers.
Okay.
Oh, you have found the child of LeChance. You will need to train her and shape her into the assassin she was born to be. I can see the hatred in her veins, the same hatred that LeChance had. She will become powerful under your guidance.
I was hoping to be gone before you got back. I don't know. There's something comforting here. Would you even let me leave if I wanted to? I thought so. So I'm forced to live here a prisoner? I'm leaving. Kill me if you have to. I don't care anymore. What? How did you... There is no way that you could know that from a look. How do you know that look I had? You're right. What woman? Who was it? So, my great-great and so on grandfather was... What does this have to do with me? You think that me being related to him will somehow help the Brotherhood out? I just don't buy it. You're some great organization. By the 8, you people killed the Emperor! People speak of the Night Mother and of the Brotherhood in the streets now more than ever. Why me? What is a rich girl from Solitude going to do that the Brotherhood can't? Why do you need me if you all are so powerful and widespread? Unless... People speak your name now more than ever. For a long time, as long as I can remember, the Brotherhood was only talked about in whispers. But now, people speak about you openly in the streets. There are so few of you in this sanctuary, so very few. And the Emperor's men, they said they had killed you all. That they had killed the last of the Brotherhood. You're a dying organization. You, Nazir, Babette, the few others. You're the only ones that are left, aren't you? Maybe you didn't need an army. However, things have changed, haven't they? So that's why you need me. That's why you don't want me to leave. You need me to strengthen the Brotherhood. I want to learn. I want to help.
Listener, it's an honor to stand before you.
There are 5 tenets to the Dark Brotherhood. As long as you do not break these tenets, you will remain in good standing.
Yes, listener. How may I serve?
Never dishonor the Night Mother.
I will never dishonor the Night Mother.
I will never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets.
I will never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets.
I will never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior.
I will never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior.
I will never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or a Dark Sister.
I will never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister.
I will never kill a Dark Brother or a Dark Sister. If I break any of these tenets, I resign myself to the wrath of Sithis.
I will never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. If I break any of these tenets, I resign myself to the wrath of Sithis.
May our Dread Father guide you, initiates. Welcome to the family.
Listener, so this is the child of LeChance? Interesting. I can feel the passion of LeChance, even from here. So many children pray to their mother, but now we may begin to answer those prayers. There is a corrupt priest in Markarth. Find him, take his gold, and so begins a new contract.
What do you need?
You must
be the Dark Brothers? Sister? The assassins? Right. Nearly every day for the past 6 months, along my walks out of the city, I have come across Reachmen, always beaten within an inch of their lives. I take time and heal them. Yes, odd perhaps, but they are fellow men. Even if we do not share a religion, it is my duty to help those in need. Yes, well, the violence has been escalating. First, it was 1 or 2 hurt men a week, but lately it has been as many as 6. Last week, 2 of them were dead, but in their hands, I found a piece of cloth from a guard uniform. I believe the city guard has been targeting the Reachmen, and given the disdain the people of Markarth have for them, no one is willing to do anything. Please take these uniforms and infiltrate the guard tower. You must identify the guards and kill them. I can give you a bonus if you eliminate them outside of the city limits and convince the guard captain that they were having a feud.
Oh, hi, listener. Bye now. Oh, hi, listener.
Come on, let's start our patrol outside the city.
Back to the old grind.
This is Markarth.
What do you need, my friend?
Safest city in
Good talk.
Hey, be careful. What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. What about my family?
They are at peace.
You guys have fulfilled your end of the bargain. Over my life, I was actually rather successful with my shopkeeping. Here was a payment of 40,000 septums. What about my other request?
You will have peace, child.
Oh, hi, listener.
Yes, listener. Where are we headed? Are you open to ideas? A bossmer that I've been friends with since childhood. She works at the docks in Solitude. You'll just have to meet her.
Vala? Is that you?
Damn, I was trying to frighten you. How'd you know it was me?
Like I wouldn't recognize my best friend's eyes?
Fair enough.
What is going on, Vala?
The guards in Solitude said that you were wanted for murder, that you killed 3 of them.
In due time, Aaron, in due time. Do you remember Dawnstar?
That was 10 years ago. That thief was trying to take more than just our money. That was self-defense.
Maybe it was. But what you did to his body certainly wasn't.
I panicked. I was afraid.
I know. We never did find that second thief who was with him, did we?
No.
What else happened that day?
Vala, you know I don't like talking about this. Especially with... who is that?
It's okay, sweetie. He is a friend. He has become as close to me as you have. But what else happened that day?
I became afraid. Afraid to leave my house. I got that job at the docks because it was so close.
You don't have to be afraid anymore. Do you remember what we did when we got home that night?
We performed the Black Sacrament over and over again. After performing the ritual every night for a week, we gave up. After all, the Dark Brotherhood is just a myth.
We are no myth, dear.
You, Vala, in the Brotherhood?
We have heard your prayers. We found the second thief.
What is going on? Where am I? What is on my head?
Vala, I'm not sure I can do this.
Of course you can. Remember, you don't have to be afraid anymore. Soon, this will all be over.
I have been expecting you. I need your help. I have been testing a powerful poison, and I am preparing it for its final stage. There is a mage who lives in a cave around here. He stole from me, so I ask, who better to try an experimental poison on? I need you to try this on him, and I can give you a bonus if you can collect a sample of his blood in this container.
There's a beauty in the way you're worn, and the sharpness of your thorns. You're so vibrant in the imperfection. In the pain there's something real. All that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in the feel. Just let me hold. That's severed world. The pieces feel so cold. Tears won't bring it back to life. But hate will always grow.
Enjoy killing you.
There's a beauty in the way you lay, and the way your color fades. You stand out now with your imperfections. Oh, it was never meant to fall apart. It was not supposed to cause us harm. But these days, all I do is wonder, is about another way could start again. 'Cause in the pain there's something real. All that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel. Just let me hold. Oh, that's severed world. The pieces feel so cold. All the tears won't bring it back to life. But
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. Be careful.
Well done, my friend. Ah, and you've collected the blood sample. Excellent. Here's your reward, plus a nice bonus for a job well done.
Desolate. I really feel at ease here.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking! Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon road. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
We're ready when you are. Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're... Oh! Right! Fiend! We're ready when you are. Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down. Now, quickly!
incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Farengar, very bad idea. Even for you.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
May, what are you doing back there? You will release me, Roland. If in return I promise to take you to Skaldafen, Onikan Korav Gair Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
By all the gods.
Was nu? Dini dein Rufe Astval. So Brit of. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok.
You're either the bravest person I've ever met, or the biggest fool.
May Kinareth guard you while you pass through her realm.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffworth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
We've got enough to worry about right now. Stay focused. I'll watch your back.
We got this one.
Belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Stay away from him!
Hold on. Did you hear something?
You have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, beloved Soklat. I cannot be you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Back when, you know, I still saw mortal food as rather appetizing. To the eyes, at least. But I could never really stomach it. But now, I can gorge on whatever I want. Like this sweet roll. Delicious. You know, I was thinking it was solitude that got me into conjuration, really. A skeleton doesn't sound like great company, but... well, I felt very lonely. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. Thanks for checking in. The Dusk on Anvil Harbor. It's a song my mom used to sing to me back on the island. I hope you like it. Waves touch the coast, harbored in twilight's blue. From dawn came sunlight, and with dusk it fades from our view. Calm embraces the sky, while storms rage in our hearts. For honor, glory, and love, from Anvil we do depart. The fire lights the path, and the salt, it sprays in our eyes. But warriors born of stone, they are never afraid to die. Bells on the docks, they cry out for the mortal day. And winds sing the dirge for the words we never could say. And sails fly out half-mast in the color of evening's hue. And tears break the silence for the children we almost knew. When dawn kissed the ocean, from the golden light came our birth. And when dusk falls on the harbor, to the golden shores we will return.
What brings you, wayfarer Brim, to wander here in Sovngarde? A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled, your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here it passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the dragon. Living or dead, by decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Hold on! You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. The shore's favor follow you, and your end. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need. No!
So, what's on your mind? I don't know, honestly. More adventures, I guess? You take the pick. Come on, let's move. Oh, what is it? Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or do you want to find a seat first? Alright, now on to the drinks. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk? Ah, just plain milk. Fine with me. Likewise. Well, this is more of a unique and intimate journey. In bed. I was just thinking about the last time we, you know, did it. Besides how powerful you are in combat, you truly are something else in bed. How you manage to have that much stamina and vigor. I don't know, but it keeps me wanting for more. What do you say? Let's go to bed later?
Be careful. I told you about Valen, my dear.
I love when you spin that yarn.
The Bee and Bard. Charming name.
He killed 6 Imperial guards before they dragged him into the prisons.
Was this before or after the mythic Dawn attacked the Emperor and Valen single-handedly fought them off? Just shut up and drink, Romlin.